Yo, it's Joe. What's up, everybody? We are back again with another video. Today we're going to do a special video I want to do just for the Oscars, which will be on tonight at 8 p.m. I'm not going to do every category. I'm just because I wouldn't do them justice because some of the categories I'm not very familiar with those, so I'm not going to even try. I'm going to do what I think I would be able to get my best knowledge on. So we're going to go ahead and start out with Best Picture. In Best Picture, the nominations are Shape of Water, Darkest Hour, Dunkirk, Phantom Thread, Three Billboards to Ebbing, Missouri, Get Out, The Post, Call Me By Your Name, and I believe Lady Bird. So, though all these films were great, I think the winner has to be Three Billboards. I would give it to Shape of Water because that was the better overall film. But I feel like they got to find something to give Three Billboards to because they've been hyping this movie up. And I believe it actually won this at the SAG Awards. So that's what I'll go with. A movie I feel like is here just to be here is Phantom Thread. I would have probably put the Florida Project in here instead of that. But we got the Phantom Thread, so it's Paul Thomas Anderson and Daniel Day-Lewis. It's going to get nominated. So my winner would be Three Billboards. Moving on to the next category. Best Actor, we have Daniel Day-Lewis, of course, Timothy Chalamet, Daniel Kaluuya, Denzel Washington, and Gary Oldman. This one I feel is a little bit of the same that the Oscars tend to do, which is just nominate people because of their names and not their work. Don't get me wrong, I love Daniel Day-Lewis and I love Denzel Washington, but neither one of these films, to me, was a performance Oscar-worthy. I understand why they did not nominate James Franco with the whole thing going around about him, but they did also last year give the award to Casey Affleck, and he was going through the same thing. So I feel like, excuse me, they should have at least still nominated Franco. They did not have to give him the award, but the incident he's going through is just an allegation. Nothing's been proven or anything like that. So I feel like you not nominating him is just as bad as saying you think he's guilty. But the winner of this obviously is going to be Gary Oldman. It's his time. He's been around. He deserves it. I think out of all these films, the older guys like Daniel Day-Lewis, Denzel Washington, Gary Oldman easily had the better performance. Me personally, I thought out of all of them, Daniel Kaluuya probably had the best performance because, and he's worthy more of the Oscar because no one saw him coming into this movie. No one expected anything out of this movie, and it wound up being one of the best movies of the year because of his performance. So I would have given it to Daniel Kaluuya, but I'm not on the board, so it will go to Gary Oldman. I'm pretty sure. I'm 90% sure it will go to Gary. I've heard some rumblings about Timothy Chalamet possibly coming in and stealing the award. I would be very shocked. Now for Best Actress, we have Sally Hawkins, Meryl Streep, of course, Frances McDormand, Margot Robbie, and Saoirse Ronan. I hope I say her name right. I can never say it correct. It's Saoirse Ronan from Lady Bird, yes. I think that Frances McDormand has this wrapped up. It's in the bag. Once again, this is one of those things where I don't know why Meryl Streep got nominated. Maybe they just couldn't figure out anybody else. But you just know whenever Meryl Streep's in a movie, she's going to get nominated. That's not knocking her at all. She's a wonderful actress, one of the best to ever do it. But I just feel like they just feel the need to nominate her every time. And The Post wasn't something that just blew my socks off from Meryl Streep. It was just a good, solid performance, but nothing too crazy. Everyone else I do feel deserves to be on here. I wish they would have taken Meryl Streep off and put on Jessica Chastain for Molly's Game, because I think that movie only went as far as she could take it, and she was awesome in that movie. So, but I do think everyone else deserves it, and I do think no matter what, Frances McDormand deserves to win this award for Best Actress. Best Supporting Actor. We have Sam Rockwell, Woody Harrelson, my man, Woody, Christopher Plummer, William Dafoe, and Richard Jenkins. Okay, so for this movie, I felt like there was a couple chances for a couple different people to win. I think this is a little bit more wide open than the other categories, but I still would give it to Sam Rockwell for Three Billboards. I think he has the best performance out of all of them. I think Woody Harrelson is great in Three Billboards as well. He doesn't get the credit he deserves. He is a supporting actor. He is great at being a supporting actor. And me personally, I know this is crazy to some people. I would have given him a Best Supporting nod for the Planet of the Apes movie he did this year. He was fantastic in that movie. Christopher Plummer, I think under the circumstances is why he got this. He's been at the game forever. So I understand maybe it's like one of those he finally deserves it. But I think with everything going on with Kevin Spacey and all the money in the world, the way he was able to fill in that role so easily and make it look good, that's why people gave him that nod. William Dafoe is very deserving of this. He was my second choice for winner in the Florida Project. He was great. William Dafoe has always been great. He brings such intensity to a role. Richard Jenkins I thought was good, but I never could see him winning the award. Once again, I probably would have replaced either Christopher Plummer and Richard Jenkins with Armie Hammer from Call Me By Your Name. He was great in that movie, and I don't understand why he's not getting any love. At the beginning of the year, not at the beginning of the year, I'm sorry, but before anybody was nominated, I actually thought he would win this award. He was that good, and for him not to get even nominated is kind of crazy. It just shows you that the people doing the nominating, they just were not a big fan of Call Me By Your Name, obviously. But moving on to the next category. Best Supporting Actress. We have Leslie Manville, Allison Janney, Laurie Metcalf, Mary J. Blige, and Octavia Spencer. This one was tough. And I know it's going to be tough, and it can go any way because I've heard a lot of people saying that maybe Leslie Manville can sneak in and win this award. But I believe it's going to Allison Janney. My pick would have been Laurie Metcalf for Lady Bird. I loved her in this film. She gave me goosebumps in a certain scene. Almost made me choke up a little bit and cry. Octavia Spencer's always great. Mary J. Blige was a surprise. And she was great in Mudbound as well. But I do believe Allison Janney's take in I, Tonya was enough for her to capture this award. Best Adapted Screenplay, we have Mudbound, The Disaster Artist, Molly's Game, Call Me By Your Name, and Logan. For this, I think Molly's Game should win because it's I think this is its only nomination, and it should have had so many more. Maybe this is the way the Academy will kind of reconcile that mistake. It was like, sorry, we got Meryl Streep instead of Jessica Chastain, but here's the Best Adapted Screenplay. It sucks, but maybe that's what they'll do. But I also had to sit down and think, maybe to do the same thing for The Disaster Artist. It's like, sorry, Franco, we couldn't give you that, but we can give you the Best Adapted Screenplay, so you're kind of still winning. And I think that's the way to actually go. I want Molly's Game to win. Heck, I want Logan to win. But I think they were like, you got a nomination, just be happy with that. But it's a tough one. So it's a toss-up between Disaster Artist and Molly's Game. You know what? I'm just going to say it. Disaster Artist will win this one. The Best Adapted Screenplay will go to The Disaster Artist. God, I hope it's Molly Game. But The Disaster Artist will probably win this. Best Director. We have Guillermo del Toro, Jordan Peele, Greta Gerwig, Christopher Nolan, Paul Thomas Anderson. This, because I've heard that they can make 10 people. They can nominate 10 people for this. And I just don't get why not Greta Gerwig, I apologize. Why the director, I can't think of his name at the moment, for the Florida Project is not nominated. I can't think why the director of Three Billboards is not nominated. But we got the director for Phantom Thread. I don't know what they were doing. And then also, why didn't we get Patty Jenkins? I know a lot of people thought, oh, well, it's a comic book movie, or even James Mangold for Logan. I mean, these movies were great. They weren't just good comic book movies. They were just great movies overall. But no matter who would have got nominated, this award is Del Toro's. He's going to win it. He's won it at every other award. Um, it's his. It's his year. And I'm happy for him because he's always made great films and he's finally getting noticed. I think he said he's been making films for 25 years. That's crazy. I'm glad Christopher Nolan finally got his nod. Jordan Peele and Greta Gerwig getting these nods is awesome because they're both first-time directors, and I believe they'll have more nominations to come, possibly even wins. But my winner will be Guillermo del Toro for Shape of Water. Okay, we have Best Foreign Film. Granted, I did not watch any of these films, sadly. I wish I could have. I don't know where I could have seen these films in the United States. I didn't see any of them showing at any theaters. Maybe I missed it. Maybe it was one of those, it was in there for a week and then it's gone. But I've seen a lot of people saying that A Fantastic Woman will win. So the nominations we have are Body and Soul, The Square, Loveless, A Fantastic Woman, and The Result. Like I said, I believe Fantastic Woman will win just because I don't know anything about this, but people who do have told me that A Fantastic Woman is a walkaway with this award. So that's who I'll pick. Like I said, I'm not going to go over every category. I just felt like going over that category because I wanted to give foreign films some love in my video. Best Original Song, we have Mighty River from Mudbound, Stand Up for Something from Marshall, Mystery Love from Call Me By Your Name, and we have Remember Me from Coco. And we have This Is Me from Greatest Showman. Good song, by the way. The winner is going to be Coco with Remember Me. Coco is beloved by everyone. It's this year's Frozen. In my eyes, everybody loves this film. I haven't heard anybody said it sucked or it was bad. And it came out of nowhere. Because I remember when they released the first trailer, people were just like, meh, eh. And then, boom, it took off. And it's loved by everyone. And kids can't stop watching it. You know, the usual. But yeah, Coco will definitely win this award for Best Original Song. And our last category that I will be going over is Best Animated Feature. We have Loving Vincent, Ferdinand, The Boss Baby, Breadwinner, and Coco. As I stated previously, this is going to be won by Coco. Coco is not going to win. Not going to lose in something like this. I don't even see what other movie could win this. I am very upset that another Lego movie was not nominated. What the heck is going on? Why do they not like Lego movies? Not saying it would have won, but I'm pretty sure that the Lego Batman movie deserved to be on here over Ferdinand and Boss Baby because I saw both of those and I enjoyed Batman better. But like I said, Coco will win this for Best Animated Feature. Those are my picks for the Oscars tonight. You could go ahead and comment your picks, or if you agree with my picks, you can comment as well. Post your comments down below. If you enjoyed my video, like, subscribe, and share. If you did not enjoy my video, like, subscribe, and share. More videos to come. Until next time, peace. Yo, it's Joe. If you enjoyed my content, please like, subscribe, and share, and follow me on my various social media pages. Thank you.